Good evening and welcome to the last video for 2021 from Slot.it and Policar. As I promised that there would have been another video this year, here we are. Now, this will be a short video just to show you a couple of things that we have been working on, improvements and new items that will see the light in 2022. So let's start from car 06C from Policar. This is the Ferrari P4 number 23 that raced in Le Mans in 1967 with Richard Atwood and Pierce Courage. We have been working a lot on this car. We have improved the way the front lights are assembled. We tried to improve everything that on the decoration, and we have also added metal aluminium wheels, the standard aluminium wheels to the car. They will not be assembled on the rear wheels because we know that the factory that makes this car is not confident to paint the aluminium wheel black without by chance some paint going into the aluminium axle hole. This would have, of course, obviously detrimental effect, seizing the axle on the wheels, and we want to avoid that at all costs. So we have decided, and we took the same decision with the Maserati, to install rear plastic wheels that are good plastic wheels from Slot.it, of course, and to add the aluminium wheels under the base of the box. So the car, when you buy the car, it will be like this. It's a very nice decoration, in my opinion. We have also improved the positioning of the spare tire here in the back of the car. It is now slanted like it should, and this will be available probably, let's say, February, March 2022. Next, speaking about the car, there's a car that I think every motorsport enthusiast is waiting for with some anticipation. It's the Ferrari C2, driven by Gilles Villeneuve, Didier Pironi, Patrick Tambay and Mario Andretti. The first one will be the number 27, driven by Gilles Villeneuve. This is the car. This is a final test shot. It's very nice. If you, like me, like everyone in Italy, and not only, have ever had the fever, the Villeneuve fever, as we used to call it, you know why this car is something which is really close to every fanatic. Back so many 40 years ago, it's incredible to think that already 40 years have passed. This is the first wing car, Formula One, that we make. I would like to draw your attention on the Venturi tunnels here that we have reproduced and that give the car a really very realistic appearance. I don't know if it's possible to see it well in the video, but this is the chassis, and the motor and the chassis shape create a very nice Venturi tunnel combination, which can be seen from the back of the car like this. We have, as you can see, different noses with and without wings. There's a third version that we don't have here. A traditional rear wing, which is assembled and not glued like this in case you need to replace it. This is fine detail of the rear brake intake ducts and the suspension, intricate turbo piping, and this is a famous Long Beach style rear wing. We've made them all. It's a car that deserved, of course, a great deal of attention for the extraordinary historic value that it has. It's going to be a short video, like I said, so it's all for the cars. I just wanted to give you this short information about these two models, and I will show you now another improvement that we have been working hard for quite some time and was really necessary. For the SCP-3 we are about to launch the Apple iOS version, where the DFU, which is direct firmware upgrade, will be available from within our app. That will be app version 1.6.0, and that will go together with the firmware version 3.16 and following. If you, like all the SCP-3 on the market now, still are on version 3.15, and if your mobile phone is an Apple, then you have to use the standard procedure using the Nordic own DFU app to upgrade the firmware from 3.15 to 3.16, after which, once your mobile application app is upgraded to 1.6.0 and following, the app will take care of the any firmware upgrades without resorting to an extra application. This is already the case for the Android app, as you know. We have taken the opportunity to send more meaningful information to the display, and let me show you a little bit of that. So here we have an SCP-3. It's battery powered for the convenience of showing it on this video. Let me turn it on. Okay, it will tell you in this case that it's version ARC, which means the version for Scalextric R Pro. B means the battery is low, so I hope it will stay alive until I finish the video. And let's now connect the controller to the app. I press two buttons here and I switch it on. I say app, and now connect, use lane change LC buttons to select. So I can select app, it repeats app connect. I can select top button is power amplifier. If I want to connect the app to the power amplifier, press the top button, but what it's telling me now, it is no power amplifier chip. So it's telling me, hey, you don't have the power amplifier installed, so you cannot use this option. So I press this button, it is lane change down, handle, press round button to start. So if I want to connect it now to the app, and I want to connect the controller side of it, not the power amplifier, which is not installed in this case, I press the down button and now brave. This HN means handle. At this point, if you try to search the device with your Slot.it app, it will connect and will tell you everything that you can do with the app. For example, the new firmware with the ARC firmware, like in this case, will enable you to set the ID 1 to 6 and to adjust also the top speed in case you give the controller to keep to an unexperienced driver, for example, so that he can drive the car at his own pace or her own pace. I will make a further video about the SCP-3 as soon as we reopen after the holidays. Actually, we don't totally close. It's all for today. Again, thank you for being with us, and have a fantastic Christmas and a Merry New Year. It was a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, actually.